If you're feeling tired, empty, or wondering why, despite trying so hard, suffering is still here, stay with me. In this video, we will walk a path that, more than 2,600 years ago, one human being discovered for himself to end suffering at its very root. If this content brings you even a moment of calm, gently like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. You don't need to believe anything right away. Just listen and observe yourself. More than 2,500 years ago, there lived a man who struggled with the same questions we face today. He was not born into poverty or hardship. He was a prince, Siddhartha Gautama, surrounded by comfort, luxury, and power. Yet, the more he had, the more clearly he saw a painful truth. No one escapes aging, sickness, and death. Moved by compassion for all beings, he left his palace and began a spiritual search for liberation from suffering. He studied with the greatest meditation masters of his time. The first was Alara Kalama, who taught deep states of meditative absorption. Siddhartha mastered them quickly, reaching the same level as his teacher. Yet, when he emerged from meditation, suffering remained. The second was Uddaka Ramaputta, who taught even more subtle formless attainments. Again, Siddhartha reached the highest level possible, and again, when concentration faded, greed, fear, and confusion were still present. At that moment, he realized, no one can awaken for me. I must see the truth for myself. He left his teachers, left his companions, and chose the path of direct insight. Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree and made a powerful vow. Let my body break apart, I will not rise until liberation is found. That night, he faced distraction, fear, desire, and doubt. When the mind became completely still and clear, he saw reality as it truly is, the nature of suffering, its cause, and its end. At dawn, Siddhartha awakened. The first teaching, setting the wheel of Dharma in motion. After his awakening, the Buddha hesitated. This truth is deep and subtle. Will anyone understand? Out of compassion, he chose to teach. He walked to Deer Park in Sarnath, where he met his 5 former companions. There, he delivered the first teaching of Buddhism, the turning of the wheel of Dharma. This teaching introduced 2 core realizations: the 4 Noble Truths, the Noble Eightfold Path. The first Noble Truth, suffering. The Buddha did not say that life is only suffering. He said, there is suffering, and it must be understood. Birth involves suffering. Aging involves suffering. Illness involves suffering. Death involves suffering. Even pleasure contains suffering, because it does not last. Not only the body suffers, the mind suffers. It worries, compares, regrets, hopes, fears, and runs endlessly from one thought to the next. This restless movement itself is suffering. The second noble truth, the cause of suffering. The Buddha taught that the cause of suffering is craving. craving for pleasure, craving for existence, craving to escape discomfort. We cling to what changes. And because everything changes, clinging brings pain. The third noble truth, the end of suffering. The Buddha declared something radical. Suffering can end. This is not belief. It is direct experience. When craving ends, peace appears. The fourth noble truth, the Noble Eightfold Path. The path leading to the end of suffering is the Noble Eightfold Path, 8 factors practiced together, not step by step. 1. Right view. 2. Right intention. 3. Right speech. 4. Right action. 5. Right livelihood. 6. Right effort. 7. Right mindfulness. 8. Right concentration. These 8 form 3 foundations: ethical living, mental discipline, wisdom. Right view, the beginning of freedom. Right view is seeing clearly. I am suffering, and I am responsible for my response. Not blaming others. Not blaming the world. We cannot control events, but we can transform how we meet them. Suffering becomes a teacher. The Kalama spirit, do not believe blindly. The Buddha advised, do not believe something simply because it is tradition, scripture, or popular opinion. Believe only after you have seen for yourself that it leads to peace. Buddhism invites investigation, not blind faith. Returning to the present moment. The 4 noble truths help us understand suffering. The Noble Eightfold Path shows us how to live free from it. Liberation is not found elsewhere. It is found in this moment, lived with awareness. Be a light unto yourself. May you be peaceful. May you be free. Right intention, the direction of the heart. Right intention means aligning the heart toward wisdom and compassion. It has 3 qualities. The intention of renunciation, letting go of endless wanting. The intention of goodwill, wishing well for oneself and others. The intention of harmlessness, choosing not to cause pain. Every action begins with intention. When intention is rooted in kindness, life slowly becomes lighter. Right speech, the power of words. Words shape our inner world and the world around us. Right speech means speaking truthfully, speaking kindly, speaking at the right time, speaking with purpose. Harsh or careless speech may feel small, but it plants seeds of suffering. Gentle and mindful words create safety, both within and without. Right action, living with integrity. Right action is ethical living through the body. It means refraining from taking life, taking what is not given, using sexuality in ways that cause harm. When our actions are clean, the mind naturally settles. Ethics are not rules imposed from outside. They are expressions of wisdom. Right livelihood, how we sustain life. Right livelihood asks a simple but profound question. Does the way I earn my living reduce or increase suffering? Work done without exploitation, deception, or harm supports inner peace. Even in imperfect systems, we can choose greater awareness. Right effort, the energy of practice. Right effort is not forcing. It is caring attention. The Buddha described 4 aspects: preventing unwholesome states, letting go of unwholesome states, cultivating wholesome states, maintaining wholesome states. This effort feels gentle, steady, and sincere. Right mindfulness, awakening here and now. Right mindfulness is the heart of the path. It is the simple awareness of the body, feelings, the mind, mental patterns. Nothing needs to be rejected. Nothing needs to be chased. Awareness itself begins to heal. Right concentration, the still mind. Right concentration is the natural deepening of mindfulness. When attention stabilizes, the mind tastes silence. In stillness, insight arises naturally. This is not escape from life. It is intimate contact with life as it is. A practical reflection. As you listen, gently ask yourself, where am I clinging? Not with judgment, but with curiosity. Each moment of seeing is already freedom. The middle way. The Buddha taught a path between extremes. Not indulgence, not self-denial, but balance. Wisdom grows in simplicity. Closing contemplation. Take a slow breath. Feel the body sitting. Feel the life that is here. Suffering understood becomes compassion. Compassion practice becomes freedom. Peace is possible, right now. If this teaching supported you, please like this video. Subscribe for more long-form contemplations. Share it with someone walking a difficult path. May you be safe. May you be calm. May you be free.